Hey everybody, this is Captain Yeet here for you for another One Piece manga chapter reaction slash review. This is going to be One Piece manga chapter 1099 or 1099 titled Pacifsta. And I'm actually on time this week. Obviously, I'm on Thanksgiving break, so I would have been on. Well, I had work today actually, so if it came out any earlier besides from 3, I would have been late. But it's coming out at 12, so even if I did have classes, I would have been on time. But hey, thank goodness I'm on time this week. Normally I'm not. Also, happy Thanksgiving. It is officially 12 o'clock Thursday, so happy Thanksgiving. This can't be too long of a One Piece chapter reaction slash review because, well, I gotta take a shower for tomorrow. Big day. Plus, my family they're driving in. They used to honestly be here any minutes. I was waiting to take a shower for the whole chapter coming out, but hey, let's do this. I'm on time. Let's do this. So, the beginning page is the cover art request, and it's a bunch of Tanukis sitting on Odin's hair, and that's exactly what it is. It looks really nice. Good to see Odin again. Hopefully, we get more requests with him. Next page is just not. Extinguish the fire in the south. Uh, I forgot his name. The king of sorbet right now. That's not Kuma. I forgot his name. Um, yeah, I forgot him, but we see him. He says shoot 4 or 5 of them to death. It's for a better cause. That's what they do. Everybody's screaming and yelling. Those who defy the king's decision step forward. Hmm? Who's that over there? We see Kuma like the smoke. If you don't stop in this instant, you'll be executed. He just looks mad. Yo. Oh, Tenrobito. As a beautiful town with no garbage. Sometimes, for the sake of immense happiness, one must turn their heart into a demon and reform the country. Oh, that's his name, King B. Corey. King B. Corey. This guy's just sick. I do not like him. I really hope Kuma takes this guy down instantly. This guy's just sick. For so it wouldn't be doing that. I know a way to fix that though. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Okay, and that should have fixed my voice coming through. Hopefully. Hello. There we go. I did fix it. So the very next panel, inside Kuma's church. Hurry and treat the injured. Bonnie trying to stay in. Oh, she's still here. Oh, that's not okay. I guess he was just trying to get everybody. Bonnie trying to stay inside. If you get exposed to the moonlight, yeah. I hope he's okay. Dad, I'm scared. Kuma's fighting on. Hold on, you bum. Do you know what happens when you raise your hand to the king? This won't be forgiven, you darn country peasant. Kuma looks mad. This incident in the Sorbet Kingdom would later be known as the man. I mean, sorry, would later be known as the one man revolution. And then we see the huge Urza shock. So most likely this killed the guy. Most likely. We cut to the Holy Land, Mary Joris. Looks like the ruler of Sorbet Kingdom has been replaced. Oh, we see Saturn. That's strings. By whom? Unable to refuse the people's wishes. Kuma, Kuma, Kuma. Everybody's cheering his name. Kamochi, who still lived in the old church, was crowned king. King King Chamochi. My back hurts. We see Kuma doing his daily ritual like normal. Well, weekly. You know, this is once a week. It's about time you stop teasing me. Ex-Lord Bulldogs actually runs the country from the royal palace. I'm just a dec- declaration for the peace of mind. Oh, okay. So someone else actually runs the country, but just for the peace of mind of the citizens, they actually think Kuma's the ruler, or they accept him. And okay, I get it. I get it. During the reign of the king of two generations ago, Bulldog Sama, we were poor, but our hearts were rich. Although being poor was quite a drawback. Hey, wait a second. What's going on? Bonnie's like older now. Like she looks like how she looks now, but we know that shouldn't be the case. I'm well, okay. So Captain E, stop being so stupid. She probably ate the eggs fruit and just transformed already, but that was really a shock. That was so confusing this one panel. That's funny. Like, it's like we know she has the eggs fruit. She does this all the time. But like I said, in the next panel, she's running and she's saying stronger, stronger, and she looks like how she looks now. By the way, who's that little girl running around the church? Looks like Jenny, but prettier. What? Jenny? Cooper shook. What's wrong? You scared the heck out of me. My father promised that on my 10th birthday he would take me to sea and watch the horizon. Huh? Your father? So from now on, I decided to build up my strength. Huh? She looks in the mirror and she looks surprised. It was Bonnie. She just transformed. Is that a devil fruit? When did you? I mean, when? Kamochi, get a hold of yourself. Yeah, even Kamochi. I mean, even Kuma looks shocked because she doesn't look like Jenny. She still has. Oh, she got even more now. The sapphire scales, the disease. She only had it under her eye. Now we see some above her eye and off to the side. And I was assuming that just like in Law's case, he had that disease and it was able to be cured when he ate the opie no mi. Uh, and I was thinking like, maybe when Bonnie eats the egg fruit, then her disease would go away. But Bonnie has the egg fruit. She's look like a grown woman, even though she's 12, and she still has the sapphires on her face. So people were saying we're gonna need Vegapunk. I guess that's true. I didn't think. I mean, I knew Kumo had to meet him eventually, but I didn't think that would be the keyword to the sapphire because Bonnie still has it. So it's kind of weird. The next panel, there's an old guy looking in a book. Uh, is this the ability of the Toshi Toshi no Mi? Where did you? Can you remember when you ate it? Get older, get older. Oh, she turned back into a little girl, and Kuma's crying. Wait, Bonnie, your body won't withstand it. King Kuma, the king said. Whoa, she turned into a granny, and it's so wrinkly. She looks just like what's it called? That queen that says he looks just like when she was in Reverie. This isn't good. I can't choose what age to turn into. Who's the old man? You must be Princess Bonnie. My name is Bulldog. and I work for your father. I have to talk about something important. Bulldog, former hereditary ruler of Sorbet Kingdom. My mother is on her way. The former dog wogger Queen Connie. Oh, they recognize them. Duh. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like that. That's really cool. Um. Oh, okay. So I see my voice cuts in and out depending on the Wi-Fi level. Man, this stinks. Okay, here we go. So my voice will just cut in and out, but it will pick back up later on. And depending on what the level is on the side, depends on if my voice is in or not. That's kind of weird. That kind of sucks. Normally, it stays on fully whenever I'm talking, but it cuts me off every now and again when I saw my camera. So I just don't show my camera no more. Very next panel. He's alive. What? It says King B. Corey has returned. I thought he died in that Urza sock. How is he alive? What kind of hoax is this article? King B. Corey must have set this up, burning villages and taking the throne by force. Oh, this is probably how he got the whole tyrant thing. That son of a bum is doing his dirty tricks overseas. This means he has the world government backing him up. B. Corey will come back to reclaim his throne. He's gathering information, preparing warships as we speak. Obviously, Kuma looks concerned. We don't want B. Corey back. This time he'll kill us. Kuma, understand. I won't let him step foot in our country. When he comes back, Bonnie, I'll come visit you every now and then, so be a good girl. Are you going somewhere else? I'll miss you. That's him. Navy soldiers kill him. Oh, Kuma's just on a little dinghy in the middle of the ocean, and they're coming up for him. He stole the kingdom from me. He's the tyrant who will do anything in his power to show his evil. Kill him. I am the king of this land. How dare you come back here? Bulldog's son. I mean, my bad, not son, his wife. His wife says, miss him, huh? Sorry, Bonnie Chan, but Kuma became a pirate after saving the country. So what? He's still my dad. When I'm 10 years old and I'm cured of my disease, I will become a pirate too. No, you won't. I can be an adult too. Oh, that's cool. This is cool. So the island that Kuma sent Chopper to of all those like native people, he's like going to this island. So all the islands he's already been to. Okay, This is dope. He already knew those islands. This is cool. So that means he met me. I mean, obviously he met Mihawk, but okay, so he met Mihawk. Okay. Anyway, he goes to that island. Have you ever heard of this kind of disease? Can't get any sun. Poor little girl. Next panel, he goes to. Oh wow, we see like. Oh no, mind. It's like rampant. But one panel, we see. There he is. He's a high prize on his head. Bartolomeo Kuma, right? Your daughter has 5 years of life left at best. Goes to all the other islands we know and love. She won't be able to celebrate her 10th birthday. Kuma starts to cry. He's not finding any kind of resolve. Oh, I think oh, this must be dragon ship because it's like the dragon's figurehead is a dragon. So the figurehead is a dragon, and we hear hey with it. Yeah, yeah, it is. We see Morley. We see big guy, and Better Betty's on his shoulder, but she looks like a little kid. Okay, here we go. I'm back. Just testing some things out. Dragon says Ivankov and Izuma have been imprisoned. They've been in prison this whole time. That's wild. That is wild. And since the last time we met, you become a king, a pirate, and a tyrant. People change. No one in the Revolutionary Army would believe those articles. Hey Kuma, can I become? Sorry, someone keeps texting me. Can I become the commander of the Eastern Army? Why would you ask me, Betty? Because Dragon said that until I ask for your permission, that position will be on hold for permanently rented members, Jenny Sama. So, a bad mouth girl wants to lead the Eastern Army? I don't mind that. That's kind of nice. They were going to hold that position until they asked Kuma. Sabo and Koala wants to see you too. The young, uh, what is this? Apprentice are getting stronger, and they want to show you too. I've traveled around the world, and at each turn I wondered what Dragon would do. I love to go back to the army, but I just wanted to talk to Bonnie. Do you know the Navy scientist Dr. Vegapunk? His lab was moved after an incident a few years ago. Hmm? He isn't a man you can easily meet, but now that his security has obviously stretched a bit thinner. Honestly, I've almost given up, but then I'll try to meet him. If Bonnie gets healed, I want to fight with you again. Just leave the fate to just leave fate to the blowing wind, my friend. Oh, like with all this, like come on, Dragon gotta have like a wind devil fruit. There's so much wind stuff. Next panel, Bonnie. She has a shirt on that says "Love to Eat" or "Live to Eat," and that's crazy. She's pretty strong. She punched some guy. Looks like a grown man. He's out for the count. He's done. Yeah. Well, I went easy on you. Cough. Oh, okay. So they were training. Bonnie Peter. Bonnie, you become stronger. Dad. Eighth Annual Research Division Laboratory. later known as Egghead Island. Ah, so early Egghead. Where are we going? Before your disease gets cured, there is a doctor who is going to check it out. Next panel with his huge head. Kuma has body like a barrel. She met Centauros. He's like playing on his axe. That's funny. Um, almost sorry, I blanked. I forgot his name for a second. I mean Vegapunk. I really forgot his name. Vegapunk. I never knew such a human exists. I thought the same thing when I saw you. Whoa, your head is huge. Gross. What a body. Let me examine your muscles. Like for the sake of science. But the sick kid is such an important, impatient brat. I mean, don't hate. Wait, what is he saying? It's like cut off. It's like this one bubble's kind of weird. I mean, don't hat her or anything but hate her. Oh, hate her or anything but yeah, it was like cut off. But how did you manage to keep it so superficial? Yo, Hill. Really? I have access to technology that hasn't been released to the public yet. Oh, that's good. Or, to be more precise, the creation and transplantation of a new stem cell, which can be as time consuming and alter the human being. It's a clone. Kuma, so she will be turned into a cyborg. No, just that the treatment cost is almost the same. Vegapunk's looking at some papers and he looks surprised. Oh, he said, "Oh, hold on. You're a Buccaneer?" Yeah, I know. Hey, I'm from the government. I trust Dragon. Is my blood different from the ordinary human? Sadly, I can't explain it to you in detail since I don't have any samples. You want to clone me into cyborgs? Yo, this is okay. So the Pacifistas was Vegapunk says here? Yes, I've been looking for a prime candidate for the clone soldiers. Give me your blood and permission to make in my soldiers, and Bonnie's medical expenses will be reduced to zero. After all, you don't have any money, dude. Ah, is this cool in that? I don't know. This seems kind of scummy from Vegapunk. I mean, I guess this would cost a lot, obviously, but still, like being cloned and turned into a weapon, that's kind of a wild thing to do, but to not pay. I don't know. In the way Oda drew him in his 1 pound, he looks so scummy. I don't know. I mean, I thought Vegapunk was an okay guy, but I guess it's okay. I don't know. I guess we got to see. It seems a little scummy, but at the same time, it seems okay. So I don't know. Next panel, Kuma says, "I'm not going to regret your offer. I mean, sorry, reject your offer. Anyways, but what are you planning to do with all of this? Since tomorrow's still playing with Bonnie, do you want to make soldiers with my appearance and use it as a Navy soldier? Exactly. Do you like electromagnetic waves? With laser beams, shoot out of them. We'll overwhelm those evil pirates and silence them. With that strong body of yours, they'll deflect bullets. You would become a hero to protect innocent civilians. And then the warriors from the future will be even more." Kuma doesn't say anything. Then he says, "He's a strange man, but honest and trustworthy in his desires." Okay, I mean, intentions are good, but the government is the government, so they twisted it. But intentions are somewhat good. Did Dragon say that? I'm honored. If one day a clone soldier who looks like me saves someone, maybe my life has a meaning after all. Aw. Though Dragon will probably be mad about this. No, I can only thank you both. You're a man who can't take advantage of opportunities, Vegapunk. I have an idea. I'll be there as requested. Saint, I'm just a humble. Okay, I'm weak. That is funny. I don't think Oda meant this to be funny, but that's a little funny. Kuma says, Saint, I'm just a humble pacifista. Ha ha ha. I like that name. Let's call the future warriors that. They both just wished for world peace. 1099 and whew, wow, okay, that's the chapter. Not bad. I like that. So I guess I do have time to review. My family's not here yet. That seemed like a long chapter. How many? 18 pages? Okay, yeah, that's a bit longer than normal, right? A bit longer. It seemed longer. It seemed a lot longer. Anyway, I guess let's go to the review portion of this chapter. So, the beginning of the chapter, it cuts to right where we left off with King Boy B. Corey taking out like the poor section of the island. So the holy tribute doesn't have to be so much. And Kuma's just taking all the people, killing everybody and everything. And it seemed like he got right next to King B. Corey. And he did like a Urza type of move. But later on in the chapter, we find out that, he's still alive. So I don't know how he was able to survive that, but okay. I don't know how, but I mean, he did it. He did it. Anyway, after that, Kuma was declared king, even though he didn't really want it. He was declared king, still helping out people, taking everybody's pain out of their body. And Bonnie ate the devil fruit, the egg's egg fruit. Now we don't get to see a panel where she found the egg's egg fruit or where, but she somehow got it and ate it, and obviously turned into the Bonnie that we all know today, like the 24-year-old Bonnie that we know. Obviously, she's fully surprised about the and everything. Also, she can turn into an old lady and an adult. But since she's a kid, she obviously can't control these powers, so she keeps fluctuating from old age to like a teenager to like an adult every time she even tries to use it. The former king before B. Corey called Bulldog that could be related to B. Corey, could be like his dad or his granddad. They don't fully say that here, but it could be him. He comes over and we find out that his wife Queen Connie. So that's who Bonnie looks like when she turns older, and that's how everybody knew her at Reverie. They just call her Queen Connie. So that was really cool. Number two, um, B. Corey met up with the world government and said Kuma was like a tyrant, taking out villages, fires, and stuff. Just lying on his name. And Kuma says Bulldog has to take over the country while Kuma goes out and beats up the world government and B Corp. He does just that while Bonnie lives with Connie and Bulldog. And since he, fought the government, Kuma becomes a pirate and has a bounty on his head. And when Kuma has a bounty on his head, he travels to a lot of different islands to find a cure. And we see him go to all the places he sent the Straw Hats to during. It's cool. I like that. The only place we don't get to see in detail is Brooks' place and um Mihawk's place. We get a panel of him looking at Mihawk's island, but we don't get a panel of him going to it, like talking to Mihawk. So that's interesting. But we don't get to see a panel of him looking at it. We don't get a panel of him going to Brooks' place, but Brooke, I don't know. It was just random. I guess it was like some random place he knew it was like somewhat safe. Anyway, he meets up with Dragon. They start to talk a little bit. Bello Betty becomes the new officer of the East. I like how they said they were going to keep that um, position open until they talk to Kuma because the East position was held up by Jenny. Obviously, Jenny died. Kuma was really close to Jenny. So only Kuma is allowed to tell you if it's okay or not. So I thought that was really sweet. I like that. Anyway, Dragon directs Kuma over to Vegapunk. Obviously, Vegapunk meets Kuma and Bonnie. He's surprised about the Buccaneer blood. And he also is the one that comes up with the idea to make clones of Kuma because of his strong body and for Vega, not for the Vegapunk, but for the keys relays to be put inside of him. Now, his intentions are good. His intentions are just to make a ton of clones that are really strong that can beat up pirates in an instant so they can save some people. But that's good intentions. Obviously, Saturn twisted the idea to what it is now, so that. But the intentions were good at the start, and it's kind of funny, but I kind of like it too. The way they get the name Pacifista is because of Kuma, because Vegapunk called him a saint, and he goes, "Oh, a saint. I'm just a humble pacifista, like a pacifist." That is that is nice. That is really humble, sweet, and nice. I like that. But obviously, Saturn, he just had to. That's that's about it. So yeah, I gotta go. Like I said, my family's gonna be here any minute now, so I can't stay here for too long. But this was good. Like, share, and subscribe. I see you all later. Thank you all for watching. I thank you all there. I thank you all out there for being wonderful human beings, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye. All right. Oh yeah, happy Thanksgiving. I won't forget to say that.